So they call me Uncle Roro, and all of a sudden, Auntie Maxine. Oh, it's got to be interesting to you what the reaction has been from this millennial generation.
I am just still amazed at the fact that I've been adopted by the millennials and these young people. It caught me by surprise, and I didn't know that they had been waiting for someone to speak in a way that they felt was authentic.
Yep.
And so they adopted me, they latched on to me, and I'm delighted to be called Auntie Maxine.
But that's what it is, though. I mean, I've had people say, they say, Roland, dude, you 48.
Yes.
How you got cats who are 18 and 20?
Yes.
It's called speaking unapologetic truth.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You do it. I do it. We need more people doing it. And at this time in the history of this country, it is absolutely imperative that we speak truth to power.
And the thing about it is, I tell people all the time, I said, I don't hate the president. But what I said on ABC, I said, I won't respect somebody who can't respect the office himself.
Absolutely, and that's basically what I've been saying. And when I did not attend the inauguration, I said, the inauguration for a new president coming in, it's about welcoming that person. It's about showing that you honor them and you respect them and you're looking forward to working with them. I didn't feel any of that. I don't respect him. I don't honor him. I think he does not deserve the office of the presidency of the greatest nation in the world, and I want him impeached.
And what we're seeing now, we're seeing him being who he is. The attack this week against Vicky Brzezinski, Joe Scarborough.
Oh, yes.
All the people like, oh my God, I'm shocked, I'm stunned, I'm going, I'm sorry.
No.
Where have y'all been ignoring the last 30 years?
Oh, yes. No, he has defined himself over a long period of time. And whether we're talking about disrespect for women, whether we're talking about racism, don't forget, he and his father did not allow blacks to stay in their apartment units. They discriminated against them. And then, of course, all of the stories about the way that he treated some of the contestants walking into their dressing room while they were dressing. And so he really has been defining himself. And clearly, in the campaign, he absolutely told us who he was. And like Maya Angelou said, when someone tells you who they are, believe them.
Now, while so many of our folks have been obviously focused on Trump and what's been happening with Attorney General Jeff Sessions, I've also been trying to get black folks to say to the Democratic Party, no more political sharecropping. When I look at the amount of money being spent or lack of on political consultants, on black folks, when it comes to our grassroots organizations, I'm telling black folks, no, we must challenge everybody across the board. And we don't wait until June of 2018 to go, hey, what y'all gonna do? Same thing, challenge everybody to make sure we get our fair share.
Well, I've been talking with our new chair, Mr. Perez, and he says he gets it. As a matter of fact, he has been engaged in a lot of conversation with black women.
That's right.
Who have been voicing their concerns about it, with elected officials, and with others who have supported our party for so many years, but have never felt that the party was reciprocal in the contracting and other kinds of things. So I think we're on the right track, Roland.
Well, one of the things that I've made clear, Steve Phillips had him on my show, is the top 8 Democratic organizations, DNC, DCCC, DSCC, Democratic Government Association, Emily's List. I'm going to call every one of their leaders, and they got to come on my show to tell me what's the black plan and what's the black spend.
Well, I tell you.
And then if they don't come on, they're going to catch hell.
But that's a good thing to do. As a matter of fact, that's what good journalism is all about. It's about not only educating, but digging down into the weeds so that people understand how things work. And if it's not working, you can help give it some exposure, and perhaps you can help correct some things and change some things. So I welcome that kind of journalism.
Last question, or last for you. And I've asked everybody this. How does it feel being here? Just in your words, explain what that black love feels like.
Well,
I mean, when you walk through, when people see you, I mean, just that reaction from the young women of stars when they saw you.
Well, I love Essence for bringing us together. And people are sometimes somewhat isolated all over the country, living in areas they don't have representatives who represent them. They don't have anybody they can talk to. There's no Democratic club oftentimes. If it is, it's weak, etc. So when we come together at Essence, it gives us a chance to do some real networking, sharing information, and not only getting connected with others who are doing things, but finding out exactly what can an individual do. What can I do? What can you do? And so when I walk through here and these young people gravitate to me and they want to take pictures and they tell me they love me and they wrap their arms around me, I want to tell you that's the best feeling you could possibly have. Elected officials don't get that kind of love,
That's right.
Because oftentimes these young people don't trust us.
Journalists too.
That's right, journalists too. And so here I am in the midst of a world of young people, brilliant, creative, bright young people who are saying, Ms. Waters, we love what you're doing. What can I do? And I'm saying tweet, tweet, tweet. And I'm saying stay woke.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong. He
Unfiltered.
wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.